Hey guys, this is Jesse, one of the Reds at Ready, and it is third week of May. People are in the field seeding. I'm up in Minot doing on-site visits, just checking in with them, seeing how things are going. They've had a lot of rain. Remember, they had up to 3 feet of snow in April, so it's just been a really late spring. And they're trying to get in the field, and it's been really tough on them. So they've gotten started, but different rain showers coming in and going. I'm jumping around, hitting places, seeing if they have any needs. So that's what I'm doing today and possibly tomorrow. We'll see where it takes me. So let's get going. Hey guys, today I'm out here with Adam. We are setting up the section control. We're doing some runs out in the field here, just trying to make sure our overlaps are set right and seeing what we got and what we got to change. So here we made our passes in the field here. We kept the row units up so we can see what's going on the ground. You can see we got fertilizer down here. And we're gonna see how the shutoffs happen. Here we thought it was gonna be a really nice day. We got a rain system moving in and it looks like it's gonna rain. Drop 10 degrees. They don't need any more rain down here. Well, Adam, I think you might have to play with this when it stops raining.
What would make you think of that?
Well, the fact that we're getting soaked. And I think it's gonna get heavier.
Yeah, that's the way it looks. But it looks like it's working right there.
Poor farmers, right?
Yeah.
You never know when you can get in the field.
That's the way it is.
Well, we got out here, the rain came and passed, but we had some time to review the configuration, the settings in the cab. But just enough rain where, Adam, you'll probably be down for another day, maybe, but...
Yeah, it'll be pretty close, I bet, the way it looks.
Yeah,
yep.
But we had a great time. Thanks, Adam, for having me out here. And
yep. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, keep me posted on how things are going, and
okay.
We'll keep on farming.
All right.
Well, made it to the second stop of the day. Yeah, check out all those seagulls.
Look at all those chickens.
I have these wires here.
What I think we should do is still on. Not to look at it. It's hot wired back at the engage system, which doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this is kind of weird. So if you tried to seed right now, will everything work the way you want it to?
It should.
So we figured out one of his work switches is just hot wired, so he's tired of planting with his foot or with the master. So we're gonna put another whisker switch on and test that out, make sure everything's working when it goes up out of the ground, and we should be good to go. Good thing I brought spare parts. Looks like a pretty good wiring job, doesn't it? Now we're just gonna test it quick to make sure that this works when the implement goes up and down, and then we'll figure out the wiring after. Yeah, this should allow you to not have to flip the switch every time. Well, we got the work switch figured out. We had that second one, and now you don't have to seed with your foot, right?
You're correct.
So this will be much less stress, and he's gonna be ready to go. We're gonna run him back to his truck, but thanks, Jeremy, for having me out.
Thank you for coming.
Yep, on to the next guy. This is a drill that we've done a bunch of upgrades to. Wireless blockage system, we've done a whole bunch of work down on the row units. We've added stainless back here, and even the hydraulic drive conversion. So a lot of stuff going on. And so we're gonna be playing with some settings here. fine-tuning some things. He's going to be putting the hydraulic drive on a separate hydraulic circuit to have a little bit more control over the hydraulics on the fan and the hydraulic drive. We're going to jump up in the tractor here and play with some settings. Tank 1 meter roller not keeping a consistent signal, so I think the speed sensor's bad on tank 1. Actually kind of a common problem, those speed sensors. Once again, good thing my spare parts box came in handy. We have everything possible that we can think of that could go wrong when we're out troubleshooting these things. I'm gonna grab a new speed sensor right here. What I need. Another thing that's interesting, when I came back here, tank 1 kept saying unexpected meter speed detected for tank 1. So I thought that was kind of odd. This thing was completely stationary, not moving, and when I put my hand on the speed sensor, it's actually warm, like surprisingly warm. When I feel these other speed sensors, they're all cool. This one he had to replace a little earlier. Took care of that issue, and I'm thinking this one's bad too, because when I do the test calibration on this valve, it has 100% variance, so it's all over the board. So I'm gonna replace this one with a new one. We're gonna redo the test, but yeah, unfortunately these speed sensors, I'd say at least half the time or more is usually the issue, and we can swap it back and forth if you're in the field and you don't know what's going on to drive to the root cause, but that's what it's looking like is the issue. Bad one? Good one. So I got this replaced here. So we're gonna go up and test it. I get a lot of questions about what kind of gap to put in here. And really you need to be about 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch gap right here. That's about the right gap to get a consistent reading and not be too far away. You also don't want to be too close because these teeth will actually dig into here and damage the sensor. I'm also going to be taking this sensor out and putting it over here. This is our ultra low rate kit for when you're doing 5 pounds or less product. It'll help provide a better signal to the controller. This is 52 teeth, this is 60 teeth, but there's a 2-to-1 gear reduction back there, chain and sprocket. And so in your settings in your display you put 104. 52 times 2 because it's a 2-to-1 reduction, and that helps a lot of times in those low rate those low rate situations. So let's quick run back up here. I got the sensor switched around, that new one installed. We're gonna do another control valve test calibration. See if that fixed it. It would help if I turned the fan on. Gotta turn the master on, tank 1, we got fan speed, start the test. And it's gonna run through here all the RPM values and see how it compares. Well, we got her all situated there, able to configure the system and do some tests on it, and everything was sitting really good. The farmer's excited. He's gonna take it out in the field and do a few rounds with it, see how it does. And he won't be planting anytime soon, hopefully in a few days, but you can see they got a lot of rain out here. Really hoping for some hot, warm weather to get that dried up so they can get in the field as soon as possible. They are way behind. It's already getting toward the end of May, and they need to get some acres in before they're cut off and before they don't have any more time. So I'm on to farmer number 4. Hopefully we can get to number 5 tonight before dark, but it's gonna be tight. I got a couple hours back to Minot, so I'm gonna have to be moving fast. All right, number 4, here we come. Hey Ty. You're my customer number 4 today. Good to see you.
Oh boy. How are you doing?
Good. All right, so Ty and I are out here. We've got 2 hydraulic work switches here. He's got anhydrous, so a liquid rate controller, a dry rate controller for hydraulic drive, and then the engage system, the recon system. So a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna consolidate some of these, get the blockage, the engage system, and the dry rate controller on this hydraulic work switch. And then the anhydrous will be separate over here. So we got our kit of goodies here, and we're gonna do some crimping, wiring, and Cutting.
Simplify it.
Simplify it. I'm gonna jump down in the tank here, see if we can figure out which wires we need to do for the low bin level sensor. Ty said that the back tank was the cleanest. Still pretty dirty, but not too bad. So this is the wire harness coming into the tank here. It comes into this potted collector here and then goes to 3 different switches. There's a switch here for your mid-level, and then your full switch there. So I gotta figure out which two to wire to. Do not drop these down in the meter roller. You will not have a good day when you're trying to seed. We're gonna cut this guy. All right, got this thing done here. So we cut the end off, and this is the bottom sensor connector. So we cut it right from, that comes in the tank. So it's all butt spliced in there now, right there. So we're good to go. Well, we got her done. We got the tank bin level switch wires done. We got some wiring to the back rate controller. And now Ty's just finishing this stuff up here. But I gotta run to the 5th place. Hopefully we can get there by dark.
Well, I really appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again.
Thank you, Ty.
So
we'll stay in touch and hopefully get in the field soon.
well, yeah. But if we have any questions, we'll be on touch.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Hey, Corey. Good to see ya. Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
So, thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
What are you up to today?
Just trying to get a little ground dried out to
Yeah, right. It's
find
been really wet.
seed on. Little rain in the forecast, or a lot, so
Yeah.
I'd like to get a little more in, but yep, just getting going again.
Okay. Well, do you want to take a look at something I got for you?
Sure.
All right. Replaces all the plastics down here. If you want to switch from top to bottom shoot, you just have to have a different cleanout plate. So the product can flow around it here into the bottom.
Oh,
It's pretty slick. Yeah, what do you think?
that looks good.
So I can help put it on if you like.
You mean the whole assembly?
Yeah. So we're gonna take this lower assembly off here, and we're gonna swap it with this new from off a double shoot assembly here, all stainless. Give it a shot this spring, see how she goes. So we got our lower assembly here off. And this is a tank that he replaced a couple years ago. And so he's got stainless for his main fertilizer tank. Stainless tubes going up here. And here you can see stainless lower. Just a good reminder to always check these runs. Now this one is a starter fertilizer, I believe, and it's trying to go down to the bottom chute here. And you can see here it's all plugged up in here. So it's only getting down half of this 3rd run. These other ones are okay, but they're still kind of building up, and there's a bunch of moisture rain that comes down and kind of sits down in some of these runs here too. Something that'll blow out when he gets going again, but always good to be checking those things and blow up in there, poke up in there. So we are just finishing up this new lower install. Everything's looking pretty nice. We're already noticing that these are going to seal a lot better compared to the OEM style here. It's a lot simpler. The tank pressurization is going to go through here really good, up through the meter housing. So now really just to see how it works and make sure everything's good to go. Hey guys, we are back out here. We got all this put on. We tested the system, changed some settings up in the cab, and Corey's ready to go to the field, right? Just gotta get some moisture out of the ground and
Yeah.
good to go. But thanks for having me out here, Corey.
You bet. Thanks
Really
for coming.
appreciate it, and I'll be heading back to Fargo now.
All right. Well, have a good trip.
Well, we're loaded up, guys. Ready to take the family back home. Did we have a good weekend? Yeah? How was it?
Good.
Yeah. We are headed home. End of our journey has come. How was your experience, Kimber? You're too shy now. Time to get back home. We had a great weekend. Got a lot of stuff taken care of. Got farmers in the field. Updated, settings changed, some stuff installed. Little things, but big differences. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, keep on farming and God bless.